Hello. I normally do not do trending issues. I am a social commentator. So I am not a blogger. So I do not do trending issues. But recently there has been a trending issue going on. And I feel, as somebody who is a child specialist, I might as well draw some awareness on what's going on. So, in everything, the child is the focus. In everything that we do, the child is the focus. So there is a woman who lives with a man, and they had a child. And this child, when I first noticed that the child's leg is bowed, I thought, because being bow-legged, it could either be blunt diseases or rickets, which is also mainly due to the lack of vitamin D, which is sunlight. I am in England, and in England, we give, the moment the baby drops down, come out, push out. First hour on earth, the baby will start having their own vitamin D drops. Even if the mom is breastfeeding and the mom is taking vitamin D herself, research proved that what the baby is having is next to nothing. So the baby needs to have their own drops to prevent rickets or blunt disease, that is bow-legged. But bow-legged can be genetic as well. Bow-legged, astigmatism in the eyes, gap in the teeth, dimple, ring neck, they are all genetic traits. So we had this other man come out to say that I think the child might be mine. Might, not is, might. Because I had a relationship with you around the time that you conceived this child. All the fun has been made of this woman and the man they are living with, which is normal because you class yourself as a certain type of woman, and if you've gone ahead to do that, then it puts you down to a certain level, you see. So people are making fun of everything, but we got to put all the fun aside. We got to put all the teasing aside and let the child be the focus. To me, if a woman who calls themselves a mother has a child whom another man has come to say that the child might be mine, to safeguard my child, I will straight away take my child and the man I'm living with and the man who says they may be the dad of my child. And even if I don't have money to pay for DNA, I can ask the man who has come forward that, please, I want to do what is right by my child, but I don't have the money. This wouldn't be the first that a situation has that happened, and obviously it will not be the last. So if it was in this country, England, and this happened, and the man and the woman who is now living with the child is making it all about themselves instead of the child would have been taken away straight up. The child would have been taken away straight up, put on the child protection, and the DNA would have been carried out. The child has the right to form a bond with their biological father, unless the biological father says, I don't want the child. I want nothing to do with the child. Children's services in Ghana, gender ministry in Ghana. I don't know what type of services or governing bodies they've got in Ghana that protects children. But I know one came out during a Kwapin Polo's issue. Or was it just because of a Kwapin Polo that governing body or that charity did what they did? That charity need to rise up for this child. Because the mom is not agreeing to a DNA, which means that the mom has got something to hide. But woman, this is not about you anymore. It's about your child. There is clearly signs and reasons to believe that this child will not be loved by the man you are living with. This child will not be loved by the man you are living with. This child has a striking resemblance of the man who has come out to say that the child might be mine and I want a DNA just to rule it out. If the child is mine, I will take responsibility. If the child is not mine, then again, I will have a clear conscience knowing that I've not had a child somewhere in this world and not taking care of this child. What else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? Woman, come off your high horses and do what is right for your child. Normally women, we gave birth, so we've got the maternal instinct and the maternal safety for our children. But here is the case that the mother is not even safeguarding the child. This child will grow up. Nothing erases from the internet. This child will grow up and this child will have a resentment towards you. Because if it turns out that the child's biological father is the other man who has come out, your child might even tend to hate you for the rest of their life. Because remember the traumatic experience, the psychological effect that will come on this child. Me, I'm just saying it as it is. If you come and insult me, I will know your level of education. So I might not even respond to you. But if you are going to be fair and truthful and know that the child should be the focus of everything that is going on, the child is number one priority. And what is right should be done by the child.